Oh, I lost them. No, I don't need it. One watching. Hello, how you doing? Oh, that's weird. I didn't do that before. Skip the ad. Oh, that's the here's where I want to get this back up.
Yeah. There you go. There you are. You up and running, Jay?
Hey, how you doing? Hey, Mason. Our friend from the UK is leaving in a few minutes, and we're trying to figure out how to get the chat, live chat, up and running. And it took me 10 tries. And the little setting I had it set to private and didn't realize it. So, hey, sorry about the Cubs losing the other night to the Yankees. That was a heck of a game, I hear, huh? Did you stay up for the whole game? Hey, Andrew, it does work. Yeah, it took me 10 tries to get it to work, but we got it. Hey, Manny, how you doing? Someone looks cold? Yeah, I got my fleece on. Got to head out to the airport soon. I got to bring our friend back to the train station so she can head to the airport and head on back. Go Yanks. Yeah, you and Mason can fight it out here. Oh, man. 10 tries to get this thing working. Yanks beat my Reds last night. Yeah, I saw that. It was a big score, too, wasn't it? Was it 12-4 or something like that? I don't know. 10-4? I don't know. Unbelievable. Glad this worked. Out of my 2017 Topps Heritage, I had picked up a Bazooka Mini of Bryce Harper. And when I was in my LCS, I happened to pick up a Beckett, and I looked at it, and the card said it was worth $60, so I threw it up on eBay for $30 last night and sold it overnight. So I was kind of happy about that. Paid $20 for the box and sold the card for $30, so I'm happy about that. Cubby doubleheaded today. Oh, that'd be cool. Rookie Davis didn't have his best stuff. Yeah, that happens. Okay.
I'm going to go back if you want to chat for a while.
Okay. Yeah, Random Life Productions is heading out to pack up. She's going out to our motorhome, and her train leaves in 2 hours, so we get time to chat. Sitting in my easy chair in my living room. Now, this is cool. Now I figured out what I did wrong, so to do more chats. I picked up our Gleyber Torres, my 2017 Bowman. So it's kind of.
If you want to invite people in, if you want to come in, there's a little clicky page here. There's a little clicky invite people in, and they just have to find you on Google Hangouts.
Okay. All right, thank you. Hey, Hunter, how you doing, buddy? Who heard about Matt Caesar getting traded? Well, I haven't heard about that. Matter of fact, I've got one of his cards, too. Nice, I'll be here since I'm not working. Still out, huh, Manny? Jeez. Well, that set you back a little bit. I didn't think hernias would take that long, but crazy. But I'm glad you're feeling better. At least I heard you said you went out for a walk the other day, so that's good. So Orioles won again last night, huh, Hunter? One month for now? Chilling in class, watching my... You're in school? What do you got, your little earbuds in? Normally doesn't, but I waited a little too. Oh, so it got worse and worse probably, huh, Manny? That's not good. So we got, other than taking her to the train station, I got to get out and mow my lawn today. It's starting to really grow. We've had nothing but rain the last couple of weeks, and you know, all of a sudden the grass just grows and grows. That's crazy. You gotta love technology, huh, Hunter? Be able to go places and be able to. Cell phone is an amazing invention. Ooh, yeah, you got to take it easy, man. You can't overdo it. That sucks. Yeah, hey, life is tough at times, isn't it? Let's see, what else did I get? I got a TTM yesterday, and that was, let me see if I can remember who it was. I can't even remember. Crazy. Hey, Christian, how you doing? You're back up again. Let's see that. Nothing much. Random Life and I were trying to get me to learn how to get on, and it took me 10 tries, and I had one little setting that I had all messed up, and finally I figured it out. Went on Google, did a so why won't my live chat box come up, and finally I had it on private instead of public. So now I've got it down pat, so I can help my wife when she wants to get on, do her thing with the girls. She'll love that. So let's see. Man, I can't remember who that TTM was I got in yesterday. The one of one. Tough getting old up there. Hey, at least I can remember what I had for dinner last night. Had steak tips. Went to a British beer pub to take our friend from the UK over there. And of course, some of the food they serve here doesn't match what they serve out over in Britain. So it was kind of funny. And her accent is crazy. It's funny as heck. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Yeah, it must have been. How many Kentucky Derbies have you been to? That's who it was, Andrew. Brian Leaf. Thank you. 98 Bowman. Got him in. I had sent him. I put in 2 sets of index cards, so a total of 4 index cards in between the cards. The card goes in between the index cards, and I usually mail them out. And a lot of people mail the 4 index cards back. You know, place them in between the index card. And Ryan Leaf, I don't know what he did with the index cards. He's, you know, probably can use them, but he sent the card back just in the envelope. Didn't get it dinged or anything, so that's good. When I got I got a 98 absolute lowest serial numbered card I got. His was numbered to 25, and back then we didn't have a whole lot of serial number cards. But 25 was probably like the lowest. And I saved his card thinking he was going to be the cat's meow. And man, I ended up selling that card for 99 cents. And that card was worth a lot of money, but I held on to it thinking I was going to speculate and hit a home run, and then got out of the hobby for a while. And so that just pissed me off. I couldn't believe his cards were just plummeting. Hey, that's what happens when you get addicted to, you know, either alcohol or drugs and so forth. So you just never know about people. Only 2 times I usually have to work on Saturdays. Well, where I sell real estate, I usually work every Saturday and some Sundays. But since I've been doing it for 32 years, I pick and choose now when I want to work. And the fact that, you know, if I've got an appointment and if we got a family event or something, most people are kind enough to, you know, allow me to change it. But if I've got a buyer in this market where it's a seller's market and a buyer needs to buy a house real quick, basically we stop whatever we do and take them out. But yeah, the sun's finally out here, loving it. So I don't know if you heard me or not, Mark, but how many Kentucky Derbies have you been to? Only 2 times. Okay, I got you. Kentucky Derby is an awesome event. I always watch the Derby, the Preakness, and the Belmont. And other than that, horse racing up here in New England has died out. We've got I sell cars, been doing it 14 years. Yeah, Saturdays are busy days. I used to work back in 1984. I sold cars, and we had to work from 9 in the morning till 9 at night, Monday through Friday. And Saturdays we worked 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., I think. So yeah, we worked 6 days a week, and you had to hustle. And back then you had to jump up out of your seat and run out to the parking lot and grab somebody and try to close them, try to close the sale. And I loved it when they always said, "Oh, we'll be back," because when they say "we'll be back," they never come back. I had to laugh when I was at the card show I just went to with the Shriners. I was negotiating, looking at this 1960 Topps Frank Malzone, one of the high number cards. The card was in decent shape, but he wanted, I don't know, $12 for it, and negotiating back and forth. So I said, "Yeah, I'll be back," because I wanted to see more of the show. And he goes, "Yeah, you won't be back. They say you'll come back. You won't be back." And I looked at him and said, "Yeah, I used to sell cars. I know." I said, "I'll be back. I promise." It was a blast. Had free beer and food. Got free tickets from a Bud Rep. Oh, that's cool. That's the way to go. They never come back. I know. My boss back then, I'd tell him, when I was new, I'd say, "Yeah, this said they're going to come back." And he says, "Yeah, go put the customers out in the be-back tent, out in the back of the parking lot. That's where they'll be." So always try to get them back into the office, sit them down in the chair, and we always had what we called TO managers, turnover. So you'd sit them down, get them to make an offer if you could get a deposit. We used to have to get a deposit, $100, and then I'd turn it over to my manager and watch him close the sale. And so I did that for about a year. First month I got salesman of the month, because I don't know, I was new and probably didn't know much, and people felt sorry for me and bought. But I never got salesman of the month after that. Buyers are liars. I'll have to disagree with you there, Mark. From what I learned in real estate, buyers aren't liars. It's just that you're not asking the right questions to lead them to the answer. When my wife teaches real estate, that's what she tells the new agents. When you follow up with questions and so forth, you got to ask the right questions to lead them to the decision. So think of that next time you're with a buyer. They're not lying. It's just that we're not asking the right questions. If that makes sense to you. But that seems to work for my wife when she's teaching new real estate agents. And my wife's great at closing. She can pull stuff out of me you wouldn't believe. And we'll go back and forth asking questions to each other, trying to practice our skills. You know what I mean? So that's always interesting around our house. So yeah, I got to get out and mow the lawn today finally. I think I mentioned that earlier. So, oh well, what else do we got? I got a few TTMs out. Oh, I've got my, for those of you that weren't on the live session the other day, Eastern Connecticut Sports Cards is sending me up my PSA submission. So I think he mailed it out today, and hopefully I'll get it Thursday or Friday, and I'll be able to show that. I got 3 10s, a bunch of 9s, and I had some vintage cards that I got 1 4, 5, 6, 7. That the 4 was my Malzone, 56 Malzone, and that card was in poor shape, but I've had that forever, and I wanted to save it, keep it, so I sent it in. To me, the grades, yeah, it's always great to get good grades, but when they're my cards and I've had them for, 25, 30 years, 40 years, it's just a keepsake, and the grades doesn't matter. I like to get them encapsulated, and I also like getting the newer cards now, and I've got a jeweler's loop, and I really tried to go through them. One of the 10s was a Ken Griffey Jr. 2000 Topps Chrome Power Play. The colors in the card are beautiful, and that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and kept it. A little different now with the internet. They are priced so low, people come in and just say, I'll take it. Really? That's interesting. I can remember back in the 80s, our company used to run $49 over invoice. So you go in, and sticker on the card would be $12,000, let's say, and invoice would be $8,000. They'd sell it for $8,049, and all we'd make is like 25 bucks a car. So back then it was, you had to sell a lot of cars. We'd do 15, 20, 25 cars a month. At 25 bucks a whack, you're not making much money. So of course the dealers are making money over invoice. Do you have to study to get grades from PSA on your cards? If you want to say study, what you have to do is you have to really look at the cards, Caesar. I usually take a ruler for centering and use the millimeter and just look at how many lines are, if they've got borders. Yeah, you can eyeball it, but I like to measure a little bit. And some of my cards are off center. They'll go, what, 60, not 60, 40, yes, 55, 45 is optimal. And using the jeweler's loop, you can really see the defects in the corners and in the edges and so forth. So I really I just like it. It's, I never got good grades in school either, so yeah, I kind of figured you were going down that line, Caesar. I hated school. At least I did graduate from high school, but didn't go on to college. My high school education was traveling around, hitchhiking around the country. Hitchhiked from Atlanta, Georgia to Monterey, California in 3.5 days. It was awesome. I'd go out, get my thumb out, and within 10 minutes, I'd get a ride. This is back 74. And I had hair down to my shoulders. And then San Antonio and El Paso, I had to wait the longest. I had to wait 8 hours for a ride. And that was kind of boring. Somewhere in Texas, I got a ride from this chick. She wanted to take me to a party, but she was so messed up. I just asked her to please just let me off at the next exit, and I just didn't want to. I just got real bad vibes with her. But I just didn't want to hang out with her and so forth. So hitchhiking back from California, it took me 6 days just to get to New Orleans. People weren't picking me up, bringing me back as quick as I did going out. So I ended up taking a bus from New Orleans to Atlanta. But getting back, did you show sexy leg to get it right? Yeah, I used to wear a skirt and I'd hike up the skirt a little bit. Nola, New Orleans. That's my wife's favorite city. We love it down there, and love the what is it? The grilled oysters. Love oysters on the half shell, obviously, and just slurp them down. Gotta love the oysters. Crawfish. Yeah, I like crawfish, but like the oysters. Oysters are my favorite. And New Orleans is great. Got to go down Bourbon Street at least once in your life. It's a trip. No, it's going to be an hour away from you. You must have went to Acme. You got it. Exactly, Hunter. Went right there. And it was awesome. would have liked to. At that time, there was no football games going on. We were in November, so Saints would have been playing, but I don't think they were home the times we went down there for our realtor convention. Do you like Chinese egg rolls? Adam, I sure do. We had Chinese food Saturday night, not this Saturday night, but the Saturday night before when we were camping. There's a Chinese restaurant right across the street from the campground we went to. And we usually get a nice big scorpion bowl, fill that up, and my wife and I will sip on the straws, chug that down. Always get a poo-poo platter, and I always get to eat the 2 egg rolls that come with it, and then I give her the shrimp. So yeah, I love egg rolls, and love the fortune cookies too. Crab rangoon, yeah, like crab rangoon, it's good. Also like the chicken wings, the boneless spare ribs. I think that's what they're called. Yeah, crab rangoon. Tasty, tasty. So everybody had a good weekend, huh? Did you see John? I did. I saw that. I saw them getting dosed with all the champagne on them, and yeah, he's such a controversial player. But I do like Daly. He was one of the first big hitters, and it's good to see him win. You're absolutely right. I think he was excellent, but I think the drinking got to him and the partying. He was a party animal. I know he has a tour bus, and he was travels around in that, flashy with his pants, but as a golfer, he could hit the ball. He could pound it, and it's good to see him win. I was glad. It's always nice to see someone that's been down and out, troubled, but come back and excel. Be interesting. Would that be cannibalism if I eat chicken in my costume? Of course, definitely would. Where did you get all those costumes? Did you go out on Halloween, or you just like those costumes and do your videos with them? How did you pick up that chicken costume? Did you have a mascot at the Dodgers? Pick it up from different baseball teams or something? Minor league teams, maybe? Chicken, yeah. See, everybody agrees, Caesar. So I'm at Augusta this year in the Hooters parking lot selling his stuff out of it. Is that right? Oh boy, that must have been funny. What kind of stuff was he selling? Sure, he was wearing those flashy pants. What else is new? Everybody have a good weekend? Yeah, when you're live, you got to keep talking. I'm trying. The lighting's not good, and I'm on my laptop, so the shirts, hat, gloves, towels, he'd sign anything and take pics too. Oh, wow, I bet. That's cool. Hooters. Yeah, we went to a sports bar in Portland, Maine, Sunday, and the girls were wearing skimpy outfits, and my wife was, I think she probably wanted to slap me upside the head, but I behaved myself. Saw that costume on an app called Offer Up to $10 from a lady whose chicken wings restaurant went out of business. Oh, wow. That's funny. Well, I'm glad you guys were able to jump in on my test. Nice talking to you guys. You guys are awesome, by the way. Appreciate every one of you. It is a great community. I still got some bunch of cards I got to get sent out. Just with business, and we got friends in from out of the country, trying to get things going. Do I have a dirty secret? No, my wife my wife watches my videos, so I gotta, you know, behave myself. You think Gosman should have got ejected for hitting the Red Sox player? I think it was Xander. Yeah, I thought it was Mookie, but it was Xander. Being from Boston and watching the Boston sportscasters talk about that pitch, he was saying it was a curveball. I think it might have got away from him, but you never know what's going on in somebody's head. But it, you know, being up 2-0 and putting the, you know, the 2-1 or two, I think it was either a run or two, and then putting that base runner on and then having somebody come up, it just didn't seem logical. Hey, take care, Caesar. Have a good one, buddy. It just didn't seem like a good thing to do. It didn't seem like, yeah, I don't know. Why did Pepino Man cross the road? All right, Pepino Man, I don't know. Why did you cross the road? Obviously to get to the other side, but hey, Star Dog, how you doing? Yeah, it was kind of crazy, wasn't it? That's why I'm really looking forward to the series in Baltimore. I'm going down there for my birthday, June 3rd. And my son's, like I said before, my son's flying up. And him and his girlfriend and my wife and I, we're all going down. I still got to try to find a hotel room down there. So to get to the LCS, exactly. There you go, Hunter. You're right. You know, the other funny thing is I love when Caesar's riding around on his bicycle, going up and down the street, ringing his bell. Mail day, mail day. I wonder what the neighbors are saying. But he's probably lived there for a while, and the neighbors know him, and they probably love him and just say, oh, there goes Caesar. He's just doing his thing. Finally, the sun is out. It's great. Yeah, I think next time I do a live, we're going to try to use, for the video, we're thinking of probably use my wife's computer. And I should have, but we were messing with mine. The video is a lot better. My computer is a 2009 MacBook, and it's just not that great. You know, the camera's not that good. Yeah, to get to Dodger Stadium, I bet. Stardog, are you busted any more packs? Any more boxes you're going to be ripping soon? You sure do get excited in your videos. You can really tell you get into it. And I think that's what everybody loves about it. And then, does your wife shoot the video? Or I can't remember. I know I've seen her come walking around when she's shooting you. How long would it take you to drive up to Baltimore, Hunter? Hey, you Dizzy. How you doing, brother? Yeah, we didn't. Was there a car show at Hampton Beach? Yeah, I do like it. Trying to get used to it. The reason I'm on right now is because a friend of ours that's in England, you saw her Random Life. She's been teaching me how to go through, because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. I have to go through Google Hangouts and then trying to get on with the computer, and I have to line up Google Hangouts and YouTube, and it's a little bit more trickier. So we've been practicing, and that's how I get on. Hey, Jeffrey, how you doing? I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. Pepino Man, you're off this morning, so hopefully you can open up some more mail day. Yeah, I need a new phone because my audio is really bad now. Oh, no, you dropped your phone, huh? Too many times? That's too bad. All right, Hunter, good luck in school. Take care. Appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. Take care. Jeffrey Offit. Nice stopping in. Jeffrey, where are you from? then we get to get more subs, brother. Come to my live shows, and I'll help you, man. All righty. Yeah, I'll be back on there, you dizzy. Hey, is the sun out down there, you dizzy? It's finally breaking up here. I wonder if that car show was at Hampton Beach. I missed it. We went up to, yeah, but yeah, buddy, that's my wife, though. She won't let me acknowledge her. She's shy behind the camera, Stardog. Hey, Stardog, I don't even know your first name. I don't think you've ever mentioned your name, or I haven't, I don't know. Yeah, now it just needs to warm up, huh, you dizzy? Needs to warm up. So did you get all packed up there, Random Life?
I'm all packed up. I'm ready to roll.
She's ready to roll. What time the train leave? 12:30?
12.
Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate you stopping in. Take care. Have a good day. Yeah, I wish I had gone. That would have been nice. Take some nice videos of those cars. Wonder how long have I been on? Been on for a while. Yeah, it's about 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock in the morning where you are, Pepino man. So go do your husbandly duties. Go to Starbucks. And we'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Ah, that's too bad, Stardog. My wife loves the video camera. She likes shooting it better than being in it, but she'll do it. Yeah, I'm sure it is, you dizzy. Sure it is. So I'll probably stay on for another few minutes, and then I got to head out, got to get ready, and then take Random Life Productions back down to the train station. And she's all packed up, and I'll need to probably head out. And again, I really appreciate you all, you know, stopping in, saying hello, and sharing this. So what's everybody got planned for dinner? Anything? Love the hobby. Take care, Pepino man. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? I appreciate you stopping in. I've only got a couple more minutes to stay on, Ricky. Been on for a little bit. And like I was telling everybody, I've got a friend here from the UK and got to take her down to the train station soon. So Wally Wheels, he leaves there today too. Okay, you dizzy, that's cool. It's always nice to have YouTubers stop over and have fun. Hey, Ricky, how you been? How much wax did you open up this past weekend? A lot? Yeah, one of the things I'll do is hopefully my videos will be better. I'm just sitting in my chair in the living room and video's not that great, but. Hey, thanks, Ricky, for stopping in. We'll talk to you later. We'll catch you on your next video. Guys, it's about 11 o'clock. I've got to almost, my watch says 5 up, but I got to run. I appreciate you all watching, so take care, and we'll see you soon, huh? Again, thanks, buddies. Bye-bye. You got wax in your ear, huh, Ricky? So do I. I got to get rid of it. I can hardly hear anymore. All right, guys. Appreciate it. Take care.